Hey, what's going on, Messy? Hey, Rusty. Story time. Yeah, another day in paradise, huh?
Come on, black boys, nigga. Hey, man, fast cars be like 100 deep. You hear them tires screaming up the street, man, tearing up the hood, we wreaking havoc just like mob. And I do numbers in the trap. Man, why you think the play signed Nickelodeon back in the day? Me and my niggas, we get slimed. Hey, tryna break the bank, I need a bitch, you tryna pay. I'm in LA with the tools, still brave like I'm in the A. Been sipping lean, dropping deuces in my mini man. Like Jumper, he a splash brother, and I ain't never been to the bay. I ain't just talking when I'm talking, I hope you listening, I'm different. I'm tryna tell niggas that I ain't even the one, but they don't get it. But in the streets since I was young, I ain't gon' lie, I feel like quitting. But I just bought a couple guns, I want them feeling how I'm feeling. And shit, we rich now. Lenny smack the bins and put your bitch out. And the only time I'm fighting is with the stash, getting the blink out. I got tears falling, my niggas really gone, man, like they dip. But ain't shit come with it, my niggas stuck in the street, shit ain't no getting out.
Ready to regulate. Too much whole shit been going on, I gotta separate. Lost some niggas wishing God would've gave them some extra days. They got niggas that it killed for them like the retro days. All this shit been going through my head, it's hard to meditate. Told Brody if he see it, I better not hesitate. We been stacking up to pay the lawyer if he catch a case. Brody about to have another daughter, he can't catch a break. I've been trying to keep this shit in order, I'ma step away. Heard the feds listen, there's some shit that I'd never say. Bro, on the feds list, Carter Emmett threw his life away. Brody said he might be in there with him cause he might today.
Caught her out black and had her poking through the knife away. Know I'm getting triple if I shoot them bitches out the way. Speaking cold with the plug, all I say is on delay. Niggas running across me, shoot up where your mama stay. Half a zip of cookie cost 100, call it Leo. Mix the Dolce with the Clio, got some dumb plays out in Primo. You ain't touch a $250,000, yeah, boy you childish. My nigga 100,000, yes I come up and clown them. Niggas ain't no killers, yeah I just do shit for the internet. Dope hustlers I've been in there. Moving like a diplomat. Sliding on these niggas, if we miss, then we spinning back. My feet lactose is tolerant, still hit the food with similar. Rolling out in LA with the Bloods, but the Crips love me. When I come around, you feel the aura, bitches, big money. Got bitches doing hits for me. Listen, it could get bloody. Bottom line, when it come to mine,
Another day in paradise. Another day in paradise.
Ready this beat.
The fuck I'm about to say on this bitch?
Hard-headed run around, we were chasing money. They can say whatever they want, they know we came from nothing. Go and hit the trap on Sunday, they gon' hit the block on money. Keep my gun, I'm never running. Hold up, they might take it from me. Banging in the street, we were trying to chase a bag. Mama said a hard head to make a soft hand. We ran out on rest so many times, but they ain't never last. I was in my lowest, they ain't help me, all they did was brag. So when I get it, I'ma pop it, I'ma show my ass. We ain't never had no role model, they was selling bags. Hear what they said, I let it slide, I know these niggas fast. Oh, they ain't thinking that it's sweet, we gon' get on their ass. Feel like I'm gambling with my life, I took so many chances. When it's your turn to throw that dice, you better not roll a 7. If I go broke, get up and strike, that shit was my obsession. We had a chance to get it right, but we ain't learn our lesson. I could be dead in the cell, like that shit a blessing. I keep that blinking when I ride, and that for my protection. He made it this, we got a shot, it's time to send a message. Go put that ball on channel 5 and send him all the hell. He rap my shit, he never did, and he'll never do. Run around with real steppers, bitch don't make us step on you. Them niggas in black and white, like a referee do. Heard them niggas tryna foul, show 'em what they take do. Niggas know that we get active, I just play it cool. Cause when them bodies get a drop and they say they confused. Fell on that ground a couple times, but they ain't leave no bruising. I had to let these diamonds shine, I got these bitches shoes. No way from them trenches.
I've been listening to Lil Loaded, Dirt, they rap about gang stuff and stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I've been hearing artists mention gang stalking. I've been hearing them say gang stalking and shit. Like, What songs? What's going on? 144. Uh, I'm not sure the songs. I just be downloading shit. Like I'll listen to it if I like it. I'll download it. This is FN the Dealer though. Hope y'all been doing cool out there, considering the bullshit. Considering bullshit we gotta go through on a daily basis. You got little bro. Little bro. No, hold on. Let's see something real quick. Oh man, I swear. Dogs have the fucking. Oh, when dogs pass gas, that shit is no joke. Uh, hey, what's going on, GCP? Yeah, I hope everybody's doing good, man. There's some ill shit going on. The illest of the ill. I think embedded's military. Yeah, 144. Yeah, she does got a cool channel. She putting some things in the works too. Um, what's that? What do you think is military? Hey, Rich. Yeah, it's okay. It's not that bad. Not that bad, bro. Uh, Yesterday was a lot worse. The big truck with big wheels, all blackened out, windows, paper tags. They bold, they go. Oh yeah, man. Some of these motherfuckers go with no license plate. Some of these motherfuckers will do it with no license plates, bro.
Me, you don't know me. Gave them everything that was said they owed me. Even though they all hold me. Praying on, go back to the
Somebody on anonymous bread channel said, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it, bro. I wouldn't doubt it. You gotta do your own food, man. You gotta grow your own food. Grab you some fucking chickens. Grab you some chickens, man. Grab you some fucking whatever, you know. You know, chickens lay eggs every fucking day. And they don't need, they don't need no rooster. They only need the rooster for, laying baby eggs. Like, you know, but they, I believe, from what I hear, they can lay their own eggs without the help of a rooster. And those are the eggs we eat. Hey, what's going on, Awaken? I went into work and it said, crap, didn't let it get to me. Yeah, that's what's up. It's legitimate. It's legitimate. That's legitimate. Yeah, man, they're gonna, no breaks, man. No breaks. And sometimes it's better that way, bro. That, just don't expect breaks. Let them do whatever they gotta do around the fucking clock. I mean, sometimes I know you do gotta take a break and shit, but the more you take breaks and rest from their shit and fucking, you get back in or you get back to doing whatever you're doing and shit, and they hit you like, it's almost like a come down. It's like a come down type of fucking, I don't know how to put it. The psychology of it is like you'll feel worse. Like you feel a lot worse when they get back on you. It's like, damn, man. It's like, damn. Look. Synthetic stuff, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Hey, what's going on, Mo? You ever check out Michael Boyden from Oklahoma? He's in Arizona now. They hit him hard. He's cool though. Yeah, I'll be checking out Mike. Yeah, Mike got a cool channel. It ruins my weed high, yeah. Yeah, man, you definitely dealing with these motherfuckers, man. You gotta be on that top shelf, man. It gotta be that GASS. Hell yeah. And for me, excuse me, it's legitimate. Sativa started, shit. Shit, excuse me. Sativa used to be my shit. until I had to start dealing with these motherfuckers. Now it's Indica. Look at the triggerman. Now it's an Indica. Like, excuse me. Like, I gotta be on a complete. I gotta be on a goofy, not goofy, but you know, a downer type. It gotta be. It gotta look. Gotta turn this shit into a fucking TV show or something.
Split the bitch for a month, seen her out, still spoke. Smoking since this morning, but I'm high, still woke. 20K cash on them rose gold diamonds. Fuck me and my brother, little bitch, we don't mind it. Still grab the shoes if the jacket don't match. He be talking loose, but his package on shit.
Excuse me.
And I'm right here on pill. I'm my boss, play a boo, they know it's good for they self.
We always sipping drinkers to the point this shit ain't help. Let her run my chain, hold the bands, now we take a sip.
Let me see.
Like, yeah, them niggas well. 87 in this stick, I give it to him, Travis Kills. The way I do it, bitch, I had a little whole scar. Everyone here for a bitch.
Please get the fuck.
Fucking both of them, I ain't gotta choose. Call the hand and scream out
Hold on.
these songs, now who next in line? Bitches know the rules. Yeah, my brother scared. My other brother on the road with fool. Baby girl all on my back, she see me on the tour. She say her nigga listen to my music. I'm that nigga move. Everything that come and shot with me. You
The
wanna break glass? I'ma be the one that sell them dog for that y'all liquid ass.
stupid shit. Sorry, I don't know what else to say. It's like, do know, want to see this shit, but yeah, it's people that see it, you know, and some people, you know, we've been so, you know, bro, we've been so marinated in this shit, and they fucking, you know, we're marinated like a motherfucker in this shit, so sensitized, and so a lot of people don't see it, man. It's just like regular shit. It's regular shit because it happens to us all the time. These people see it once or twice, and you know, it's just regular shit. When you start pointing it out, though, you know, when you start pointing it out, the number one thing is to get a pattern. Get a pattern of the shit. Get an undeniable pattern of the shit that don't happen all the time. Shit that only happens to you all the time, but it don't happen all the time, you know. One headlights. If you can get a pattern of one headlights, that's a plus. Anything that they use to fucking, you know, anything that they stick with to fuck with, like the hair brushing and all that shit, I don't fuck with that shit because that shit, you know, that's just regular shit. People do that shit. Looking at the phone and shit, like but you know, they do statistics and shit, and the statistics even say like, excuse me, it's legitimate. The average person has their face in their phone, you know, for over 8 hours in a day. Like they spend over 8 hours with their face just glued to their fucking phone. You know, not 8 hours straight, but you know, 8 hours out their day at least they're fucking with their phone. So you gotta think like, you know, that's not even worth putting your time and effort into because, you know, it's something that too many people do it. That's just gonna be hard to prove. A motherfucker looking at their phone and all that shit, like you try and say that to somebody, they'll really think you're crazy. Then they say shit like, oh, so if I look at my phone, that makes me a gang stalker. to chat. It ruins my yeah, excuse me, that's legitimate. Please get the fuck out of that city, Nappy. I want to, if you only knew how bad I want to sell a, for man. One of these days, one of these days. Richard, tell them to drink the 6G 6G soy milk with a ration. You are in the most corrupt city for the yeah. I'm not arguing with you on that one. It's really bad out here, and they just they do it with a smile on their face. Somebody commits suicide, they try and expose them. It's like they don't even give a fuck. They smile like they got everybody under control. I wouldn't be surprised if they got some type of fucking machine that fucking just has everybody hypnotized right now. It's probably where they probably got some machine that connects up to everybody. And the ones who can't fucking hook up to that motherfucker, the ones that they can't fucking control with the frequencies, that's the ones they go after. That's what it feel like. Thanks. No doubt. That's what I felt. You're right, Nappy. I was like, no, not going. Oh no. That's what I felt. You're right, Nappy. I was like, no, not going in this week, but I'm going to screw the two big rats. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Crazy shit we deal with, bro. Good post. I saw that video. Oh yeah, the army one. Yeah, that's everybody just stay aware. Definitely stay aware. Yeah. Turn into soldier mode. Oh yeah, I was looking to picking off this shit. I'm so bummed out. I had a condo with a huge 2-car garage and a super comfy velvet couch, and I wanted that. And they I lost it all. Well, how did you lose it, sell it? Did they, like, what did they, how did that happen? I hope you're in a comfortable situation. They're doing the red hair, green hair bullshit. Yeah, I be seeing the red hair a lot. The dyed shit, the not natural red, but dyed red. can't stand watching this shit and people are stupid. They have no clue. Yeah, they really have no clue. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, you would think it's much bullshit that goes on and how they get caught in so much shit. Like it would be easier to put two and two together than to sit there and fucking listen to the fucking bull. Like you gotta sit and fucking wrestle with your mind. The shit they tell you, that the reasons that shit happens, you literally gotta wrestle with your mind and be like, how the fuck is that even possible? Like you're better off just going with your own fucking instincts and your own consciousness. Like, see more kids. Jet Li, the one. Yeah, that's a pretty good movie actually. The more melanin, the harder to control with frequency. The harder to control with frequency, the more melanin. Oh, okay. You ever feel like you in a movie, The Last G? It does feel like a movie sometimes, man. It does. It feels like it's not real. Let's see. Hey, what's going on, John? Uh, Hell yeah, they say that shit to me doing elbow pyramid bullshit. I can Okay, I can't stay watching this shit. Yeah, I see more and more kids doing. Yeah, it's like people putting their fucking kids on the front line. That's insane. I'm 7 years into this bullshit. I observed for the first five that Nappy was the closest to my spiritual energy, and I felt comfortable about it. They totally fucked it all up. Yeah, don't let it get to you though, cellular. Don't let it get to you. What's more important right now is that you're in a comfortable space. Excuse me, you guys. That was legitimate. I serious might lead my perps deep into the east, deep into the east side. Tell you talk about you gonna take them to the head. You gonna take them to the head. Uh, that's what they need. They need to take a trip through the hood. Like they need to go to somewhere in Chicago or something. You know, so somewhere the hood is. One of the rough ones. Oh, take them through a day of that shit. They won't gang stalk nobody no more. Go to the wrong hood, pretending like you crazy if you want. Motherfuckers ain't gonna know nothing about gangs. They gonna think you the police and shit. They gonna see the fakeness all in your fucking shit. They ain't gonna know you a gang stalker, a little terrorist motherfucker. But they damn sure gonna think y'all as the police. They for sure gonna think you the police. You get fucked up real quick. That's why they be in all these fucking neutral areas and shit. I don't think. I'm pretty sure. Um, no target. I mean, I don't know for a fact, but other than military men, I guess they would have violence on their record and shit, or violence in their, you know, in their lifestyle. But for the regular citizen, I don't think any targeted individual has any type of fucking violence or no shit like that. So they pick and choose. I'm pretty, they know who to fuck with and who not to. They just looking for that person they can fucking. They looking for the person they can get to, flip really quick. Whether it's kill himself, kill somebody else, a bunch of people, and all that. Usually non-violent people. When we turn for fucking help, and no one's fucking helping us and shit. You know, we start thinking to ourselves like, fuck it, man. Just take care of this shit on, take care of this shit on my own. Oh, I don't know if I said that right, but humble. Like, we're basically humble as fuck. Like, nothing is really too muchly happening to these people. Like, we're being as humble as we can, hands down. Don't ever doubt for a second that you're fucking overreacting to anything that they do when you have your moments, man, because this is unrealistic. It would be very unrealistic to go through this program and pretend like you're not mad or fucking, that these people don't fucking rattle your fucking chain once in a while. So don't ever feel less than or any of that shit because I make you do that. Cause, they deserve a lot, man. They deserve the whole fucking coffee table brought to them. Not just their hat. The coffee table, the coat rack. It takes a lot to deal with these motherfuckers. Fucking rats. Deceptive ass piece of shit motherfuckers. Cowards behind the wheel. Cowards behind the internet keyboard. Crooked ass Gestapo police. annoying ass paramedics and fucking fire department motherfuckers. I can't even go to the back of the van and take a piss without some nosy motherfucker walking by and looking in the fucking van and shit. It's like, come on, man. Next time I catch one of you motherfuckers, I'm gonna throw a whole cup of piss on your motherfucking ass. And see, tell you next time I have some more. Fucking peeping Tom motherfuckers. But you know, we get through this shit. No, I gotta have my moments and shit. Like the average person would probably think I'm crazy because, like, I be talking to them. I be talking. I be talking to these fucking piece of shit gang stalkers and they don't be nowhere around. I just be fucking talking to myself really, but I be talking to them. I be talking shit like a motherfucker. Some of them hear me. I know they be listening to me through my phone and shit. And so I know some of them hear me. Oh, that's another thing, man. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't want to, a lot of the reasons why they know what we're doing it. And a lot of the reasons they know it at all times is because, our cell phone cameras and our fucking computer cameras and shit, like, you gotta cover those up. Cause they'll watch you through it. They watch you through it. For sure they do. Yep. Watch you, listen to you, all that shit. The reason why they got smart everything now is because that shit is smarter than you are. And that shit will watch you. It will fucking listen to you. And you won't have the slightest fucking idea. You'll think it's just a fucking oven or just a fucking stove. That motherfucker's on loop. Listening and repeating and fucking sending and fucking retrieving all types of data from your conversations. Oh man, people be cracking me up, man. People be cracking me up. And anything up to date? I mean, other than a cell phone, I can understand the cell phone shit. People like phones and, you get hooked on the shit. It's already any phone basically. If it's smart, that motherfucker's following you, so it can't follow you any more than that motherfucker's already been following you. The cameras get up to date though, so the cameras take better pictures and better shots, but that don't really matter because, just because the picture's better doesn't mean the worst picture didn't catch you at it as well. So I could see you upgrading your phone. You already know you got you a piece of merchandise that's fucking spying on you. And all that, the proper procedures and what to do to prevent that motherfuckers from, listening in on you. If you want to fucking your privacy, you just go take that motherfucker to your car or take it away somewhere. You feel me? But when you get smart wash machines, smart TVs, smart coffee pots, smart sinks and shit, smart garbage disposal, like, pretty soon you ain't gonna be able to walk nowhere around in your house without being under surveillance and shit. Like, you can't get away from that shit. And that motherfucker, you got people walking in, conversating with you, they recording all that shit. And then you get fucking commercials and shit. Like, the number one thing it does is it fucking listens to you talk. And then next thing you know, it'll be fucking commercials and shit popping up about what the fuck you're talking about and shit. But not just that, other fucking, these fucking terrorist ass police go by, snatching up your shit with the low jack or whatever, that stingray and all that shit. Police be parked downstairs or whatever. If you live in a house, they be parked outside just fucking listening to you right in your house. They don't need to point no nothing at you. You got smart. All they gotta do is type in the fucking serial number of whatever object or whatever you got, type in your address, and start listening to everything. They ain't even gotta bug your house no more. You bugging it for them and shit. Like we're literally bugging our own homes for the police and shit. They don't need to bug your house or bug your fucking phone. You just got you a smart washing machine. And now instead of getting and now instead of getting your ass up and doing it the right way, the manual way, you know, you want a remote control, fucking turn your wash machine on. You want your fucking wash machine to fucking talk to you and all that shit. Your clothes are done, sir. Your clothes are done. So for the price of all that, for the price of those fucking, for the price of those fucking, what would you call it? Not amenities, but for the price of those perks. For the price of those perks, to get to hear your wash machine talk to you, to get to, remote control your wash machine, and whatever else that smart is supposed to consist of. Those are your perks. And the government's perks is it gets to listen to you, monitor you, see who your friends are, tie you into their database, and, surveil you. So now you can't walk around in your house naked. They got light bulbs with fucking cameras and fucking microphones in them. Fucking light bulbs. LED light bulbs with fucking cameras and microphones. Smart lights, they call them. Everything smart has a camera and a fucking microphone. So, you can't walk around in your house naked and shit. I mean, unless you just like that type of shit. You like people looking at you naked and shit. Then I guess it's really no problem. But, if you want your privacy, you ain't gonna get that with nothing smart. The only thing smart you better have in your house is you. You and your fucking, your cell phone you can cut off and do whatever. Put it under your mattress or whatever. But anything else smart, why would you want to be in a house full of a bunch of machines that are smarter than you? Like, that makes you the dummy. Like, that makes you... Like, if I'm in some place, if I'm living somewhere, I want to be the smartest motherfucker in that place. Like, unless it's another human being and shit. Yeah, I want to be the smartest motherfucker in that. I don't want, especially no fucking machines or no fucking shit like that. I don't want a bunch of shit smarter than me. Fuck that. The phone is good enough. Like, that's smart enough. That's super smart. anything more than a cell phone. I don't need that shit. It's crazy. Um, Sorry if you guys hear. That's my dog. Like, they be in here cleaning, licking themselves and shit. Um, a serious might leave my person in deep, deep east side. Hell yeah, I had a hair business, 16 years, master of craft. They vandalized and weaponized everything on there. It got so bad. But see, that's the good thing though. With a hair business and shit, like you got that shit all upstairs, like mentally. So you could do that shit from home. Like you could build you a cool little clientele and do that shit from home, or do that shit by appointment. Like you really don't need a place of business. That was one of my things. Like I wanted, when I was younger and shit, I wanted to be a barber and shit because I noticed how like people in the neighborhood, like they would go to work, like they would work at a barber shop, and then they would make like hella money on the fucking, like when they weren't working, like they make money at the house and shit. Like hella people lined up to get haircuts and shit. It's like, damn, that's like a good fucking trade right there. I I even went to the barber college. I made it through the barber college. Like I made it literally like fucking 4 or 5 months into the barber college. Um, they had us. They cutting regular people's hair half of the day, and then like that other half of the day, like we had to fuck with like mannequins and shit, like fucking wigs, and they were making us do like fucking, like I just wanted to cut hair, but they were making us do fucking beauty shit. They was fucking making us do beauty shit too, like fucking, we had to fucking decorate or not decorate, but we had to fucking like shampoo mannequin heads and shit. All that fucking bullshit. Like I got like 4 or 5 months into it and fucked up and got violated. I got violated and that shit was out the window. But I almost made it to the bar though. I would have if I could have did it like 6 more months. If I could have pulled through like 6 more months, I know I would have passed the bar. Because the instructors were hella cool. The instructors, they were hella cool. They taught me a lot. Like, but yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good that's a good profession, if you will. Anyone here love till they fuck up and get lost in the dead end street. And six of these fools are like, I haven't caught that. The one gently is free, so audio is bad and visual a bit grainy. Oh, the movie. Red down, revised. Yeah, we're definitely walking in a crazy time. Talking about mainstream media and my job, brain dead zombies. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man. It seems like most targets I've seen on YouTube are black or Chicano. Nah, I've seen a lot of different. I've seen a lot, man. A lot of different, nationalities. Indian. I haven't seen an African. I think I might have seen an African target. I know I haven't seen a Somalian target, which there might be. I just haven't seen. But I've seen Chinese. I've seen Asian targets. I've seen every color in the rainbow, damn near. It's sad, man. Many are not real targets if they just talk about gang stalking. That is good clue. Targets are assaulted with directed energy. Mm, I don't really talk about directed energy. Sometimes I feel it. Like when I feel it, I'll say something about it. But most of my shit is just, you know, annoying fucking psychological fucking surveillance fucking bullshit. Sometimes I do feel the weapons that I'll say something, but this shit here that they do, um, yeah, it's more of the shit that just makes you wanna. And I know the electromagnetic weapons and shit make you wanna kill these motherfuckers too. Man, I could say if you only knew, but you already know. You already do know, so that just. Uh, Nappy, check out the artist Tom McDonald song Brain. Hold on. Oh yeah, Tom McDonald. I like Tom McDonald. I like Tom McDonald. Or is it Brian McDonald? Is it Tom McDonald or Brian McDonald? Um, Tom McDonald. Oh, Tom McDonald is the rapper. Tom McDonald is the rapper, right? Okay. Yeah, I like that dude too. He be speaking some shit. you talking shit about the system. Hey, what's going on, Tony? I'm alright, not too bad. Hope you're doing well. Um, the infamous dog walkers everywhere. And do they drive with dogs in their car? Oh man, they love driving my dogs crazy with that bullshit, man. They walk by, fucking stop right on the side of my vans. My dogs be going crazy. They be looking at my dogs, fucking tilting their fucking heads, smiling and shit like they're just good fucking citizens. Like they're not fucking, you know, they're just fucking. You know, they're they're just there looking like nice people with fucking malice in their heads, like malice on their motherfucking hearts. It's so ill, these people, man. So fucking ill. Oh man, some of them, man, they just, man. The people we're forced to deal with. The people we are forced to deal with. You know, these neighborhood watch motherfuckers, man, like they're giving way too much power. I can't really say that Trayvon Martin. I can't really say that Trayvon Martin was a targeted individual, but it would seem to me that the way these fucking neighborhood watch groups follow you and do all that fucking weird shit, like I could see it already, and that dude, whatever his name was, that fucking piece of shit that killed that little boy. He didn't look like, most neighborhood watch motherfuckers, like when they're fucking following you and shit, they try and put on this fake front like they're being nice, like, hey, how you doing? You need help? You need help going looking for someplace? Like they do all that fake ass bullshit. But that dude that fucking killed him, he didn't look like that type. He looked like the type that would just keep pursuing him and shit. Like be asking him questions and shit. And being that he's young, probably comes from the hood, he's probably like, man, what the fuck? Like, quit following me, motherfucking dude's just like, the type where the motherfuckers walking away to grab you by your shoulders and fucking, try and pull you back or hold you back like that motherfucker has some type of fucking control over you. Like, when he says stop, you better stop, that type of shit. That's what that motherfucker looked like. He looked like just like one of these fucking piece of shit gang stalking motherfuckers. And then to just be able to fucking sign autographs on the fucking Skittle bags, to do that, to have the audacity to do that, and then for nobody to do nothing to you, for everybody just to let that shit ride. Like people let that shit ride, but they'll fucking, like, that's crazy, man. There's no way in the world that dude should still be walking on this fucking planet. And I'm not God, but that's like a slap in the face to the mom, to the dad, to the family, period. You already killed their son, got away with it. Now you're celebrating it by signing Skittle bags. That's how you're making the income, is signing Skittle bags. That's some cold shit. You know, it's cold. You know, it's even colder for the news to televise that shit. For the news to even play into that and televise that. And you know, they shouldn't have made that dude famous like that. They gave him 5 minutes of fame, and it just to tear the family apart. Like who entertains that type of shit? That tells you. That tells you right there. That tells you right there, man, where we're headed. Like, where's the fucking sympathy? Where's the regret for shooting the kid? Like, you know, you just shot a fucking kid, killed a kid. Like, at least have some fucking regret, have some sympathy. Like, that shit don't bother you. Like, it was a kid. You're a grown man and you took the life of a kid, and it doesn't bother you so much that you start fucking signing Skittle bags. Like, that's how much like this doing that does not fucking bother you. Like, you know, these watch groups are giving a lot of fucking power. That stand your ground and shit. That stand your ground is only for certain people, like those neighborhood watch groups and shit like that. You let somebody regular be standing their ground. You know, it's gonna be a different story. Cause I tell you right now, bro, if me, you, or anybody else on this channel would have killed somebody, got away with killing somebody, and then started signing Skittle bags or whatever, you know, and mocking the killing, like, bro, it wouldn't be good for us. It wouldn't be good for, you know, a regular person. Neighborhood Watch and all them motherfucking secret fucking societies, watch groups, hiding people, trying to keep people from seeing what they're doing, saying that they're trying to keep people, you know, gated communities, keep the bad people out, but they just don't want the good people coming in there and seeing what the fuck they're doing and shit. You know, those suburbs and shit, you be thinking most people think them suburbs and shit, like them suburbs and shit be fucking, you know, people don't be fucking up in the suburbs. Them suburbs be having the most fucking action in it, like. Cocoa Perps. I don't think I could do that, man. I don't think we're even supposed to pray for those motherfuckers, man. I can't see it. Like, I can't. All the fucking turmoil and pain and grief and misery these motherfuckers cause. Like, anything and everything they get, like, they got that shit coming. Like, they earned that. You know, they earned all of that. Oh, man. Make sure it stays up on here.
catch her up, we step on him literally. I need a mop, I'm dripping like literally. I'm at the top, give a fuck if you
I'm just coasting. Ease all the stress for the potions.
It's Peso. We're coming back real hard. Look, the wings still sit on the chain, ain't nothing different. Your bird still give me brain whenever I come to visit. You thought she was loyal, you gon' hate to find out that she isn't. You take her out on no picnics, I'm in the mouth like the Guinness. I changed my ways now, I'm getting back to the business. I'm making wiser decisions, I got some guys that's in prison. Who took chances for them bands and diamonds that glisten? Remember my palm was just itching, now I'm just palming the chicken. I got a ball on you niggas. My face was in the ground, couldn't call on you niggas. But now you hit my line like we always was niggas. And that's the main reason I parted from niggas. Don't want no parts with you niggas. As I speed through the lane, this week keep me sane. I don't feed in the lanes. I be peeping the change. I just keep getting bank and I remain the same. We deposited checks inside of a Nike box. Niggas mentioning how they pushing keys but just type a lot. If I like it, that I'm hitting, now I play Ike a lot. Having Victoria's Secret inside a private spot. Diamonds, watches, and heavy chains, the shit we trying to cop. If that's the shit you trying to stop, I'm putting you inside a box. My niggas do you dirty, I sip it, but I'm trying to stop. They gon' think they Curry, they pull up taking all kind of shots. I can't play with niggas, I won't wait for niggas. I put my chances in God's hands, I pray with niggas. I spend days with niggas trying to make a way with niggas. Now I play it different and then y'all gon' hate the listen. Look, get the cake, that's a mission. If you ain't on the same, I ain't with you. A lot of niggas crop trying to hit the top, I had to change the frame of the picture. Now I can't hang with you niggas, cause we ain't the same, it's a difference. I don't want the fame, just the money. Y'all niggas want the fame for the bitches. That's why they stay broke, I'm chasing pesos. Hit the gas till the brakes gone. Past niggas won't take long. Me and Larry back to back in Hemis. Niggas scary, it be acting friendly. I've been pouring on my acting simplies. Get your bitch cause I've been smashing plenty.
As I speed through this lane, this week keep me tame. I don't feed in the lane no more. I be peeping the change. I just keep getting bank and I remain the same. Keep getting bank. I just keep getting bank and I remain the same. Keep getting bank. I just keep getting bank and I remain the same.
See a snake with my eyes closed. Won't catch me slipping, I ain't the one you can slide on. You ain't never counted 10 on the ride home. So much exotics in my body, got my mind blown. Pour out a little liquor on the streets, my niggas died on. I'm supporting lines, I walk with Dre inside the styrofoam. Been ahead of niggas, bitch, I'm in a different time zone. They praying that I fall, I wanna ball like a look, I can't tell you who real and fake no more, I cut my circle short. When they see us flexing on them, that's gon' hurt them more. Be careful how you say my name, is niggas that murder for. Peso tripping by the bitches, something I ain't heard before. Still hamming niggas, turn your big homies to burgers, boy. How could you think you fucking with the kid, the nervous boy? Too many hoes to juggle, I just introduce them to each other. I'm the one, so everything a nigga do gotta be double. Tay was done when he was here, so I go stupid for my brother. I'm talking on the net, but that clueless out in public. Don't care if you copping, please, because my niggas score buckets. They gon' shoot it if they up it like fuck it, ain't no discussion. Niggas talk about that money, it's the difference when you touch it. Catch them out, them niggas broke, so I don't trust it. I can see a snake with a blindfold. Heard you on the other side, I just hope you ain't with them when we ride on them. I can see a snake with my eyes closed. Won't catch me slipping, I ain't the one you can slide on. You ain't never counted 10 on the ride home. So much exotics in my body, got my mind blown. Pour out a little liquor on the streets, my niggas died on. I'm supporting lines, go out for Dre inside the styrofoam. Been ahead of niggas, bitch, I'm in a different time zone. They praying that I fall, I wanna ball like I'm Lonzo.
Major League.
Lord, forgive me cause I'm an animal. Before I go broke, I'm saying that hoe. I don't give a fuck if shit's centerfold. Put her on the blade, flip up with her last roll. Lord, forgive me cause I'm an animal. Before I go broke, I'm saying that hoe. I don't give a fuck if shit's centerfold. Put her on the blade, flip up with her last roll. Suck a dick for a paper, but I'm
Sorry about that, yo.
baby daddy. Nigga that's responsible, all in the text message. Pull up on a fucker like she white. And I need that Cinnabon clip you supposed to buy me. And I need that spot rocket tuck when it gets spicy. Know this shit thick, but I'm too jigger, let her swipe me. She don't never get a nigga.
I'm the hottest unsigned artist out. Okay, I got put RIA off for real. I fuck so many hoes, nigga. I fuck so many hoes, that's why they call it Boy Scout. Big money coming in, we keep music coming out. My bitch bad, she look like a princess when she walking out. Pussy sweet, precious, I might probably kiss it in the mouth. Okay, Wayne was walking in while I was walking out. Yeah, the pussy had a smell, I had to call it out.
Sorry about that, yo.
Blood brothers falling out, right?
They can hear me take a fat shit. They can hear me take a fat shit. Hell yeah, I feel you on that.
We is not in the club.
I got free sale. Government camps.
You let your niggas get you in that bag and we gon' sit, boy. You see me and my niggas with 3Ks, but ain't no pitchfork. All my Clio come through on the first and shit like rent money. I don't never see them with no bread, these niggas big funny. Every trip I take, I'm thinking richer than I did before. Airstrip clips, our guns come with attachments like it's Gears of War. Inside the ears of trenches when I rap, I should be the voice. You can catch us frontline in the
We need to
field.
go back to dumb phones. Yeah. We do need to go back to dumb phones, man. That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about, man. Just think, when the regular phone came out, just think how many people, if you don't, you know, hey, come on, man. When the regular phone came out, people were talking about how the regular phone, the dumb phone, was fucking everybody's social, like fucking up the human social pattern, like we're supposed to be social beings and shit. Like they were saying the dumb phone was fucking that up. Just imagine what they would think now that the smartphone is out. Like it's totally fucking stripped everybody of every fucking type of social thing. Like, everything social is controlled. Everything social is controlled. Like, that's the price of fucking, taking your natural self, your natural being, and fucking implementing it on the internet. Like, literally, you're fucking putting everything that you would be talking to a regular person about, or regular people about, like, you're putting it, like, you're fucking illustrating that shit damn near. Let me see. Be right back. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to read your comments. Let's see. All right. This anybody who wants to contact me, this is my email, and then we can go from there. Here comes a terrorist. We got a domestic terrorist at the light, ladies and gentlemen. So that's my, on the last comment, that's my is it still there? What the hell? Okay, yeah, that's it right there. And then we can go from there. Creepy. Don't take no breaks at all. It's crazy. Yeah. I feel like they came and stole us while we were sleeping. Does anyone else? Yeah. It does feel like that. It does feel like that. I feel like they came and stole. Yeah. They probably watch people on the dark web. Hell yeah, they do. I think they do. I think they bet on us and all the shit. I feel like they came. Okay. Hey, yeah, I know the feeling, man. It's fucked up though. It's not like I wish that nobody else have to go through this shit. Like I wish none of us had to go through this shit, but it is a relief to know that you're not the only one. I don't know if I should feel guilty for feeling that way, but it's just a relief to know that you're not crazy, man. It's a relief to know, like, that you're not the reason that this is happening to you, like, or you're not, because so many things go through our heads and shit when we first go through this program and shit. Like our mind is moving 1,000 miles an hour and shit. So just to know that finally you gotta, it's more just knowing that you're not the only one going through it. It's not about being happy that other people are going through it too. It's just about being fucking, you know, happy to know that you're not fucking all fucked up in the head, man. The way these people set their fucking plays and shit, it'll literally have you feeling like you're not in the right place at all. And it still has you feeling like you're not in the right place, but I'm talking about mentally. Mentally, it'll have you feeling like you're not in the right place. Um, hey, what's going on, Tony? Damn, they driving closer. Yeah, man. They yeah, man. They've been with some wicked shit lately, bro. Mm-mm-mm. I'm driving down Sunset. Wait, hold on. I think I'm missing.
probably stationed in your town when we ain't had no junkies. They ain't know the wrong was gonna take off, but we got up and breaking key. Smoke a Bella Peace. Got a little bitch that always vibe, but I never weed. Gambling in the street, my auntie used to run and tell on me. I was coming up off alphabets, it's like a spelling bee. We don't need no help, we good, everybody eat. My niggas playing Taliban with chops, it's like the Middle East. Little bitch only wanna fuck me, heard I be with Weez. These little niggas drink.
Sorry about the language, you guys.
Passing out the testers, I'm out serving beans. My niggas beating up that presser, found that shit unique. Toss that shit right out the window, cause they finna breach. My niggas run that bitch like Dave.
Tommy Jones, Brain Dead.
They gon' make us mean.
I read that, Tommy.
Make her squeeze. Count up 150 racks, she bout to make her
Hey, Tanya. If I'm missing anybody's comments, just write them down again. I'll catch up with you. I know I'm trying to. They finally got one of the agents to crash into me. I got lucky though, all I had was tire marks on my door. Came off with the WD-40. Yeah, man, thank God for that, huh? These motherfuckers are just evil, man. The side of the Jeep had a decal saying blindsided. Oh. Hey, these motherfuckers, they have a thing, they have a fetish for those Jeeps, man. They have a fetish for Jeeps. I noticed those fucking G.I. Joe American Hero Jeeps and shit. They love those motherfuckers for some reason. I don't know what the fuck. That's alright, they're gonna be on the freeway one day. They gonna be on the freeway one day. And the Jeep will take care of them. That Jeep will take care of them. Let the wrong car, let that motherfucker hit the wrong, catch the wrong piece of wind. That thing will flip all the way over. Unless it's like one of those new ones, the heavy ones and shit. But like, the ones, the old school ones with like the fucking bars and shit, no fucking cover. It's just like open. Oh man. Hey Nappy, they finally got one of the eight. Okay, cool. Decided it was okay. If I was to die by them injecting me with the jab, would Jesus Christ as and God say depart? I don't know, you to me. I guess nothing to my mind, bro. Let me see that again. Like if I was to die by them injecting me with the jab with Jesus Christ, I don't know, you to me. Well, that's the thing, man. If you feel like it's the mark of the beast, you know, you just gotta go in with your heart, like with whatever you feel, bro. I don't want to take it because I know that shit is meant to kill us. Like that shit is not meant to fucking be protecting us. It's to fucking kill us off. You gotta remember, they're bringing in a new world. this part of the world that we knew once before, that shit is over with. After this COVID drop, the COVID was the introduction to the new world. In my opinion, COVID was introducing the introduction to the new world. And now, what they have to do is get rid of the older people, the people that are stuck in our ways and shit, the people that, aren't with certain shit, or we remember what values used to mean, and it's shit that we can teach. Remember what they did with the slaves? What they did with the slaves, they bred them, and all the slaves that they bred, they killed the mother and the father, and they did that repeatedly until, there were no more older slaves and shit like that could teach the young. That's how we lost our language. We lost a lot of shit, and it's just a cycle repeating itself. It's just updated. It's like slavery updated. Now instead of fucking hanging us and fucking chopping us, fucking burning us and all that fucking wicked shit, they just inject us with chemicals and shit. And now it's not just, it's not just black people anymore. It's everybody. It's anybody and everybody who's against their fucking way of life. If we have something to say about it, if we have something to say about adults fucking hugging and sticking their tongue in children's mouths and shit, we're they can't have that. We got a creeper. We got a creeper creeping up. Piece of shit terrorist motherfucker. Probably watching it live. Probably watching it live. Creeping up, brightening the shit out of me. Look at him. Just brightening the dog shit out of me. I'm telling you guys, can't have no peace, I tell you. No peace. Not a second of peace with these fucking rats. I had the vaccine. Yeah, man, just try and monitor yourself, bro. I'm kind of feared, but I'm not letting it bother me. Yeah, don't let it bother you, bro. Away from all the vampires, definitely. What's that song? Oh shit, it's long gone. Mm, yeah, it bounced off pretty much. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good to have something other than fiberglass. You know. I would take a Suburban, a van. I would take anything metal. I would take anything metal over fiberglass any day. Yeah, anything metal. That fiberglass shit though, that shit. Fiberglass or that fucking, I don't know what you would call it, hard plastic. That shit that, you know, if you did it, you could just pop that shit out with a, you know, with a plunger. Like, and don't get me wrong, it's nice to be able to pop the dents out and shit, but, you know, what if the accident or whatever you get into is a lot more worse than just a dent? Like, that shit's gonna be all cracked up, and you know you're gonna be lucky if you can, you know, you can get out of that one. Especially these big cars and shit. Like, imagine I be seeing people in those Mini Coopers and shit, and I just imagine, like, what if they get in? Like, what if a fucking big rig or fucking, you know, and if a big rig hits you, you're pretty much gone in anything that you're driving. But one of those things, man, that's like a fucking Pepsi can. And that shit right there, man, I'd be scared to get in one of those, man. I wouldn't get in one of those. I wouldn't get in one of those. And they got this car called like a Fiat, I think it is. A Fiat. It's like a really, 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 really small. It's a really small car. Like those cars right there. Fuck that shit. Anything that you can take and fit in your house, damn near, like you can fit those cars. Like you could literally fucking put one of those Fiats or a Mini Cooper in your bedroom and still have room to fucking sleep comfortably and fucking do whatever else it is like you do in your room. Like just imagine getting hit even by a Honda. Like imagine a Honda or fucking, you know, anything bigger would be worse. Just imagine that shit smacking into you in a Mini Cooper. You might think you're a spy. You might want to. You might think you're a spy, but you know if you're gonna. Oh, that shit's crazy. Hey, what's going on, RT? Yeah, all of us are. All of us. We got this fucking goofball. Wants to park directly fucking behind me, man. Why did I do that? Fucking piece of shit, motherfuckers. Fucking piece of shit, motherfuckers be getting into my phone. I got a factory reset, or not factory, but I just got to reset my phone. Let's see, they'll be coming in here. They be doing that so they can look into my camera and shit. So I gotta, I gotta cover up my fucking front camera. Yep, whenever they get close behind you guys, whenever you notice that, when they get behind you and they fucking turn around really fast and leave, they don't stay or whatever, they're getting into your fucking phone. They're getting into your phone, so you gotta combat that shit. These are perverts and all types of wacky people we're dealing with here. So you definitely gotta combat that shit. Take a piece of paper. Tape is good. Sticker. But anything works. Anything works. Put a little bit of whatever it is that you're gonna use to stick over the camera. Make it stick. And you'd be alright. But yeah, when they park behind you and shit, they're doing that so that they can fucking get into your phone and fucking see you through your camera and all that good shit. So what we do here, cover up those cameras. It's the number one thing you want to do. You want to keep that you want to keep that camera covered up. Then they'll be repeating back to you everything you did that day. And you'll be fucking all amazed and fucking wondering like if they're fucking in your head and all that fucking bullshit. Nah, they're very crafty at what they do. Very crafty. And they'll make you think that they're fucking, don't get me wrong, they do have devices that, get into your consciousness. And all that shit, but a lot of this shit is psychological bluffing. If they can bluff you, they can beat you. That type of shit. Divert you. flashing lights, flashing eyes. Why does God allow these burps to attack us ruthlessly with no mercy? You know, it's been evil people since the beginning of time. You know, all this shit, you know, if you really just want to take it, like, if we really just were to take it there, like, all this shit is, you know, it's written for anybody, for any believer, whatever you believe in, whatever your denomination, you know, whether you're Christian, Catholic, all of the above. For the most part, and even if you're not religious and you just believe in God, for the most part, we know this shit is, you know, it's written. Um, so, you know, this is Satan's playground. This is God, you know, gave Satan control of this world. And that's why it is the way it is right now. Like, everything going on in the world today is some satanic bullshit. You know, it's all devil work. They're playing God, they're creating more demons and shit, like hybrids, and, you know, they're creating all these abominations and shit. You know, just going against God and, with everything that they do. So it's not that they're just doing this to us. Like, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Like, this is what they're supposed. This is what they are. They're evil. They're evil. Like, you know, and God lets us know that we can't. You know, we can't fall into that shit. This is our test. Like, are we willing to fucking accept goodies to be evil? Or are we willing to fucking go through the fucking fire and you know, put all those material fucking wants and needs and all that needing to be around people and all that shit, you know, to the side. And don't get me wrong, like, we need to be around people, and it's not like, you know, you should be an antisocial person, but, you know, if the person ain't on the same, if they're not on the same fucking, you know, a lot of us have friends, or we had friends that, you know, they weren't trying to do what we were trying to do. They were trying to do some opposite shit that, you know, some shit to get you in trouble, or, you know, they just weren't on the same fucking, you know, frequency as you as far as anything. So, you know, a person like that is nothing but, you know, it's gonna eventually, if not get you in trouble, just stunt your growth, like hold you back. So, for instance, if your focus is on God, you know, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be, if your faith isn't strong enough, you're gonna be fucking detoured away from God. Maybe not so much detoured away from God, but you're gonna be detoured from, you know, following that righteous path, if you will. So, we just pull through this shit. We pull through this shit. It's hard. It's hard. It's definitely not easy. It's definitely not easy. Just think, pretty soon, not no fear mongering shit. I don't want nobody to be fucking thinking that I'm fear mongering you. But, you know, reality sets in that, something's gonna happen. Just think like it could be a week from now, it could be tonight, tomorrow. You could be getting a knock at your door like 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Cause those are the times, when the police like to fucking, come get you. The police, probably the military too, but I know the police for sure when you're out of it, when you're asleep, and you're all discombobulated. That's when they usually come and serve you your search warrants and all that fucking bullshit. But just think like you're at home, kicking back, laying down, or whatever. You and your spouse conversating or watching TV or just sleeping. You get a fucking knock at the door. And some fucking soldier is telling you to get in the fucking back of this Jeep where it's about 30, 40 other fucking couples and shit and families, and you gotta get in back of this fucking Jeep and go get your shot. Like the time is coming close, you guys. And I'm only saying this is because I don't want nobody to think that this shit is like, they have a tendency of saying shit and then laying it over, and it puts a person into the fucking thought of like it's not really gonna happen. Like, they've been saying it's mandatory and they haven't been, really enforcing it. So that kind of, subconsciously make people think like, oh, well, we got a long time. This isn't gonna happen for a long time. Nah, that shit is coming soon. Like they're already implementing, telling people like you can't work, you can't fucking come into certain stores, you can't fucking fly, you can't do a lot of shit without that fucking jab. Pretty soon it's gonna be everybody who has the double jab is gonna be hunting us down and shit. Like animals and shit. And just like they be putting, just like they be giving, people the legal right to fucking kill certain deers and fucking shit like that. Fucking gang stalking motherfucker. Just like they be giving people the right to kill certain birds and kill certain things, certain animals, certain wolves, like somebody mentioned earlier. I think it was tipped that they're letting people kill wolves. That's how it's gonna be with us. Like they're gonna let these fucking people with the double jab hunt us down and shit. shit, that's what it's gonna come down to. Look at you guys that just had to come terrorize. They just had to come do that terrorist shit. Get right in my see how they're right in my fucking window or my mirror. That's the type of shit they do. That's how they like to terrorize. Terrorize the victim. 24/7 harassment. And you wonder why people don't fucking, you know. You wonder why people don't fucking, look at it, it's two of them now. You wonder why people don't, look at this, we got another terrorist. The terrorists are out just harassing. See the harassment, ladies and gentlemen, this is all fake. Quiet, you guys. Quiet. This is all fake, you guys. For those who don't know, this is fake. All these fucking police cars to harass me. All this wasted taxpayers' money. This is wasted taxpayers' money right here. They're bringing the whole family over here, ladies and gentlemen. Check it out. No fire though, right? Oh yeah, there's a fire now, right? This is they just did that shit, you guys. I get here and there's a fucking fire. All of a sudden there's a fire. Bullshit. You guys see this type of bullshit they do? But you know the crazy thing is they got here before that fire was even before that fire even went up. They were here before that fire even went up. This is all bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. I just park here. You guys see I just park here and then all of a sudden that fucking shit goes up in flames, right? And how long were we parked here? Probably like 10, 15, 20 minutes. And then all of a sudden that shit just goes up in flames as soon as we park here. You see what I'm saying? This is the type of shit they do. This is the waste of taxpayers' money right here. Just so they can come make themselves fucking seen and shit. Like this is what fucking policing has come to. This is what fucking policing has come to, ladies and gentlemen. These are what your heroes are up to. These are your heroes. Oh, let's go fuck with him. We'll light a mobile home on fire. Something we can put out real quick. You know, we'll light something we can put out real quick. We'll light one of our dummy cars up. They look more like they're practicing, huh? Just so everybody knows, this is not real. This is some fake shit. You see, you got 2 fire trucks. We got 2 fire trucks, ladies and gentlemen. 2 fire trucks. Chill out, no barking at the terrorists. These are the domestic terrorists, ladies and gentlemen. This is all entertainment. None of that shit is real. Burning up. You guys noticed they got here before the actual fire. The shit was on fire. Like they got here before. The police were right there before the shit was even on fire. Like I was pointing the fucking camera at the police before the fucking, you know, before the motorhome went up in flames. And then all of a sudden when the fire department gets here, shit just starts going up in fucking flames immediately and shit. You know, and this is like, This is seconds, like, well, not seconds, but this is minutes after I come here and park. You feel me? This is minutes after I come here and park. And notice, this is the same area where the police give me the most harassment, ladies and gentlemen. This is where I've been pulled out at gunpoint. This is where I've been woken up by them saying I had mental illness. People saying I had mental illness. They woke me up. What else over here? Oh yeah, I got that fake ass. I've been parked here for over 3 days. Fucking ticket on my shit. And you know, this is just the main fucking hub for their harassment. This is the main hub for their harassment. We got 2 fire trucks over here. I don't know how many police cars and an ambulance and a mobile home that fucking mysteriously catches on fire after the ambulance and the police get here. You know, the police get here. You know, they're just fucking hanging out, chilling, talking to each other, shooting the shit. And then when the ambulance finally gets here, the fucking mobile home goes up in smoke. When the fucking fire department gets here. I mean, come on. Come on, you guys. This is what your taxpayers' money is going on. This is what your and they try and make themselves look like heroes, man. They really try and make themselves look like heroes. And they're the real fucking terrorists, man. They're creating all this fucking drama and this bullshit. This is what your taxpayers' money's going on. Created drama. Created bullshit. And it won't stop. It won't stop. Anything to sleep that anything to try and sleep that decorate a motherfucker, but I wasn't going to sleep right now. So this is like a waste of your manpower, officers. This is how blatant they are with the harassment and how serious this harassment shit is with these people. Like, they just went out their way. Like, they just went out their way to fucking light a fucking motorhome on fire. Like, who does that, man? Who fucking does that? No. Who fucking does that? They must be training. They're training. Cause that's bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. That wasn't a real, they made that fire. They created that fire. Either they're psychic and they knew that fire was gonna start, or they started that fire because they got there before that fire was even You know, that fire identity, the police were there like a good 5 minutes before that shit. You know, I was even showing you guys on camera, the police were there a good 5 minutes, you know, before anybody else ever showed up. And then as soon as as soon as the fire department gets here, that shit goes up in flames and shit. Yeah, you guys, man. This shit is crazy, man. Yup. It's never ending with them. Look at this. This is one of their little goons right here. They just tried to have that motherfucker. One of their goons. No, it's the red shirt. One of SJPD's goons. Yep. This is what they do though. They try and lock you in all their lights and shit. Look at all these lights and shit. They lock me in. It's like they trying to get motherfucking seizures and shit. That's a form of that's how you can, motherfucker, those lights give a motherfucker seizures and shit too. And this is every day with these motherfuckers. Like this is just, you feel me? Like get here, about to lay down, they come do some fucking bullshit. And see, like, that's why I don't care about like people saying like, that I'm paranoid and shit, because real people, like real fucking people that know how to use their brains, they see like this is some corrupt shit, man. This is like, who goes out of their way to fucking, like, are you like trying to send some type of death threat or some shit? Like, for one, the fucking camper or motorhome, whatever, wasn't even on fire. Like, it wasn't on fire. Like, the police were literally there kicking back, fucking having their lights on, harassing me. And then another cop came. And then they were talking. And then some more cops came. And then the fire department came. When the fire department came, the fucking, the motorhome caught on. It was somehow lit on fire. And everybody was in fucking perfect, everybody was in fucking perfect position to put the fire out as soon as it started. Like, the usually the fire starts, and then the fireman comes to put the fire out. Not the police come, then the fire truck comes 10 minutes after the fucking police come, and then the other 2 fire trucks come, and then the fire starts. I mean, come on, man. Put 2 and 2 together, you guys. It's on video. It's literally, you can go back on the video and you can completely see that they set that fire. You can see totally that they set that fire just so they can get in the visual. And for, like, this is why we need police. Like, this is why we need to, not defund the police. This is why we don't need to defund the police. We need to keep them on so they can do shit like this and continue to waste, real fucking resources. Kids being kidnapped, people being raped, all types of shit going on right now. This is the shit they want to do. This is their idea of fucking police work. This is their idea. And it feels like they're microwaving it. It's crazy, man. These fucking idiots, dude. And this is your taxpayers' money, man. This is your taxpayers' money being put to use. Fake fires and shit like that. That's insane, man. This is your money, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this shit. Straight bullshit. Fake, ladies and gentlemen. It's fake. This is why people are committing suicide. This is why people are killing people. Because the police department likes to play fucking games. They're like kids and badges, ladies and gentlemen. Kids and badges. A bunch of kids and fucking badges. So now let's move to a different location and get away from those motherfuckers. And now as we drive to a different location to see if we can get away from these motherfuckers. Hopefully we can. Hopefully we can. Like the motherfuckers microwaving. Motherfuckers might have been microwaving us with that shit. It's never ending with him, I swear. It's never fucking ending. Never fucking ending. Around the clock psychological warfare, vehicular vandalism, vehicular harassment, verbal harassment. Oh my goodness. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. But it is what it is, I guess. We get through this shit. We get through this shit in the best way we can, I guess.